All right, welcome back. This is part two of Psalms. We'll just say Psalms 4 through 7 or whatever. Again, this is not your mama's Bible study. Um, and I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me, right? So, yeah, so I don't know. Something just came to me. I was sitting here, and this moon card here is upside down, right? But again, I see that in this version of it, the I look at this as Scorpio energy, or um what do you call it? Also Scorpio, or also yeah, energy. But we'll see that, like, in this card, the dogs and stuff are far, far back. They're not right here anymore. He's not in the water anymore. He's on the land, actually. So I don't know. Maybe this is something why, I don't know, maybe why the moon is hiding. But the moon may be protected by, I don't know. Well, I'm seeing the Gemini energy, because again, we got the world card she's stepping out of her place and going into her energy. She put the two wands down for a minute to just do her own damn self, right? Sculpt some things herself. Look at the etching and stuff on her legs, right? It's like standing, like in her standing, or in her or standing strong, right? And again, we notice that in the other version of the Queen of Cups, she's like tipped off of her seat, right? We notice a lot of that energy with the second version of the card here, but there's still the two temples there, right? Okay, so I don't know if this is you know what I'm saying? Like I said, maybe the Scorpio is, or the lobster is way out of the water now, and it's just on the soil or on the ground, right? And again, the dogs are running away or far away. So I don't know. And dark clouds here, it's like almost like the moon and the sun is kind of hiding. It's maybe giving me this energy, like I said, of the Lord being angry. The energy of the Lord being angry. And again, maybe even like some type of redemption or something, because this is making me think about the scorpionic energy coming on the ground to try to, stand for something. Like this lady is standing also with her standing in here, right? As a son, right? A grown man now, right? Maybe for the Empress, right? Everybody don't like the Empress. The Empress got all this angry mob in the original image, these little pieces of wheat or whatever, which again, I was just looking at out in my yard. But yeah, the angry pieces here. So this is making me think like an encroaching energy, like people are trying to move in on the Empress. Oh, look, my skirt and stuff match this card. Ain't that cute? Okay. I know I'm yeah, like doing too much. Okay. But I do believe in like color coding and things like that, right? Because this, my hair all messy and everything, I'm chilling. This is how I've been sitting all day. Chilling with source, right? You know what I'm saying? And then the energy we were asking for, let's take down the enemies. And what's happening here? So again, it looked like she looked like she was petting him softly and everything like that. But was that some kind of rain or some kind of control, right? To keep him away from the star, or keep her away from, that masculine energy here, or from even being able to see, right? How you gonna seek justice when you don't even know, see where, you know what I'm saying, you need to apply the pressure. So it's just that energy here. Like I said, I did feel like a Knight of Swords energy rushing in, but I couldn't tell exactly what that energy was. Angry again at me, at a situation or something, right? Again, the Empress here. This is all the commotion here. And I feel like what's going on is, again, there's still a situation where someone is taking, I don't know, it has something to do with the throne. Like, wherever I'm going, whatever I'm speaking with source, is kind of like stuff is getting mixed up because people are still trying to run my kingdom by leaving me out of it, right? So I'm just even wondering if that energy of the lion, right, is making me think Lion King. If this is, again, someone that used to be right? In that energy of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But there's something that they may have been doing against the Empress or against, the divine masculine, using their power and their positioning in order to strike them down or take things away from them or not give them things. So it depends on what God we're talking about here. This could be a jealous God. This could be a jealous Empress or someone in that energy, right? It could be a false deity. It could be an idol that's been propped up in that position that actually belongs to the Empress. And again, of course, the Emperor, you know what I'm saying, should be somebody that would be standing. But everybody else, that would be afraid of what that emperor and that empress can do together, right? Kind of like even like Mary and Francis, right? They would be, try to be insulted about everything that they say and think and do and things like this. Or just looking at it with like those eyes of like some old school ways that benefited these particular people and didn't benefit anybody else. And we're supposed to just sit around and just let that keep going on and being that way. Makes no sense to me, right? So again, it's almost like sunning the sun, like turning the sun back into a little boy. Because I feel like, again, we're talking about this Queen of Swords energy, this hater, right? That sits on high, right? I don't know. Maybe they changed their platform, but I don't really see them like, on there anymore or whatever. Possibly. I mean, because maybe I ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, again, people are just good at doing things in the dark, behind the scenes, crafty counsel against the chosen, right? So we in this energy right here of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Tearing some stuff up when it comes to these towers and these tower moments. I mean, I just really feel like this. This is, look at that hat from the Popistry, that thunder, that lightning, the weather, the stuff that's falling, right? I always look at it as mana, the people that's falling out of the tower, because we don't give a damn. We shaking it vigorously. You know what I'm saying? And if everything they got going on that's not right, gotta go, it gotta go, right? So I feel like, again, this is the emperor. I feel like we're dealing with an emperor in this energy here saying, wait a minute, dude, this is my thing, right? So again, even the empress can get her feelings hurt in that moment, but the empress is all for the emperor. Like, she's like, come on, like, get up, right? I don't know, the Hierophant card. Okay, and then the Hanged Man, but he's not hanging around no more. He's thinking, right? Because I feel like a lot of the stuff that happens with, again, these unions or this union, and because I can only speak on mine, it's just jealous people or people that just want to get, involved, or people that don't want to see something come, that's going to be happening, right? And they'll try to reprimand you for it, right? But it's all... like I said, it depends on who. So again, the King of Cups is sitting here like, God damn, right? And they probably would be thinking I should have silenced that person when I was going to. But unfortunately, I think that that's what they possibly already have done to a certain extent, right? But again, like dust, these people is going to waste away with their evil works. We just got to keep calling them out on it and speaking the source. And then, with each other in some kind of way, right? Yeah, heal me for my body is sick. So again, I don't know. I'm just thinking about this as a group, right? Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like this is okay, pounce upon me as a lion would and maul me and drag me away with no one to rescue me. It would be different, Lord, if I were doing evil things, if I were paying back evil for good, or unjustly attacking those I dislike, right? Then it would be right for you to let my enemies destroy me, crush me to the ground, right? And trample my life into dust, right? Because they're trying to wait for any reason to do this to the elect, right? But Lord, arise in anger against the anger of my enemies. Awake, demand justice for me, Lord. Gather all peoples before you. Sit high above them, judging. So again, this makes me think about that emperor. Here he is again, actually. Okay. Look at his foot sitting up on that stool. And look how I'm standing up. Because I do think, like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Five of Wands just came up in my mind. So maybe I think that's the one where there's like that's my War in Heaven card. Again, because I'm noticing that these people, right, we're dealing with fragmented minds sometimes when it's dealing with some of these people. And again, they like to give illusions because I guess that's all they can sit in. They can't really sit in truth, because I think that they just like to, it's like a game playing, gamester, kind of keeping you blinded or whatever kind of energy. And like I said, I can't entertain it really that much anymore. Okay. Their sins, but justify me publicly, establish my honor and truth before them, in all wickedness, O Lord, and bless all who truly worship God. For you, the righteous, right? God, look deep within the hearts of men and examine all their motives and their thoughts, right? So again, this is what we do on this platform. You know, we're looking deep into the hearts of those people, like we can see, right? It's almost like seeing sin, right? Okay. But again, I feel like they're doing the same thing to us to try to find something to trip us up on. Okay. And that's just it. And again, it'll be something that will be sinning against them in their so-called laws, right? That keep them in the positions where they can keep on doing this to individuals, right? In the name of the Lord. Well, again, in my eyes, I look at myself as a Lord or a Lordess in a sense. So I'm, you know, I go straight to source. What source say, that makes, but if we start talking too much about the Lord and Lords with uppercase and lowercase L's and stuff like that, or in all caps, I listen when it comes to all caps, Lord. The rest of the Lords, I'm questioning it the whole time. I take my time. If something don't sound right, I say, oh, hold on, because we're not dealing with direct energy from God. That's why I like to go back to the beginning, right, of the chapter to see who we're talking to. And it says, oh, the joys of those who do not follow evil men's advice, who do not hang around with sinners, scoffing at things of God. Again, so whoever was, oh, look, here we go right here. Look, the Queen of Swords, right? Now she done put the sword down. It's almost like that, like I'm going to be better, like, or I'm going to be good, right? Look, who painted my roses red? Okay. So again, sitting on high, mad as hell. The seagulls been coming past here. I'm like, I don't, you know, where my eagles at? You know, seagulls been, so I know it's some kind of foul energy over here, you know, around possibly, right? But she's looking in the mirror. It's like, you know, man in the mirror time. It's time to look in the mirror, right? Instead of looking at me and what's in my cup and laughing at it, you know, thinking it's empty because you can't see, right? You be looking at your damn self. That's why I'll be just talking about people, because they just be crazy. I don't understand, right? If you looking at me all day, you know, you can't benefit. Like, I don't know. It must be some whatever. But again, unless it's for some other reason, I mean, I just don't know. Okay. Yeah. All right. But justify me publicly, establish honor and truth before them all, in all wickedness. So again, I don't know why right here it just made me think we're talking about, again, possibly even a Queen of Wands that don't want to give up her throne. I'm telling you, this got something to do with some kind of jealous, mothering energy, hovering energy that just don't want to let go. Again, I feel like it's projected here, but I'm okay with letting go of anything that wants to leave me. I will never beg. Do you see what I'm saying? Never. I will never try to manipulate nobody to stay in my presence. Ever. It will never happen. To like me or something. No. I want people to be happy. Right? I don't want to be... No. I want people to be happy. Yeah. So again, just us examining the whole energy with divine masculine and feminine energy, and seeing that I feel like some of these masculines may have some kind of sort of feelings about even me in the way I carry myself, as or take it personal. You know what I'm saying? But I, like I said, there is an energy, like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying, where it's blinded. It's not actually me that's choosing not to be available to someone. That's just what something is going on, right? To make it seem as though that's me, so that all the men can run towards the idols. It just is what it is, because the idols are possibly not being spied on like I am. The idols are not being picked apart piece by piece and shown private things about them, or how they carry themselves, or what they do every single day, all day long. So, you know what I'm saying, what conversations that they're having, right? They get to share with the world what they want to share with the world. But for us, so-called targeted individuals, okay, or domestic so-called terrorists, they call some of you, it's not the same. And that makes me think, because these people are in cahoots, like I said from the beginning, to a certain extent. Somebody got to pass, right? Somebody got a hall pass. Somebody got to pass. Right? So again, examine the motives of their thoughts. And this is my professional specialty here. Okay? God is my shield. He will defend me. He saves those whose hearts and lives are true and right. God is a judge who is perfectly fair, and he is angry with the wicked every day. Unless they repent, he will sharpen his sword and slay them. So again, this is the sword energy. Well, we got the Two of Swords here. But let's see. Yeah, the King of Swords. We already have pulled it. Right? But then we also are talking about this portion right here where somebody was supposed to lay with somebody. So I just have questions about that. Like, is it that kind of energy? Is somebody jealous of the actual lovers, right? And so they're going to use their power in order to force something, or possibly even force themselves, you know what I'm saying, onto someone's energy or something like that. You know, that's kind of like what I feel like is happening here. Like, and oh, look at this. Okay, King of Swords. And this is the altered version, right? And it looked like he like, yeah, and what? Look, what I just said. Oh, what I just tell you? And what? Look at him. Look at him with his hands. Look at him. I mean, I really think that's the energy here. I really think I've gotten it, right? Oh, and look at it. It's right here together. I'm telling you. These cards is not even put. I love these cards, y'all. Okay? Okay, we still gonna continue to shine the light on it, okay? Even though I feel sometimes trapped in that light. But less and less every day. Less and less even now. Even right now. You know? Look, the Page of Swords. Under attack. You know what I'm saying? Why? Is it because of what they're doing to the Lord? Is it because of their, you know what I'm saying? Because again, a Lord can be good or bad. It don't matter. It depends on the individual. Right? We're definitely dealing with some magician energy. And all the tools that they can use, again, for either light or dark. It's for people to have that choice, right? Yeah. Yep. So he saves those who live true and right. And again, I feel like, again, when it comes to one of my divine masculines, or a part of that masculine, that I cannot really see where, you know, like that energy stayed with me. And I don't want that to be the only reason why I trust that energy, right? But there's also really like a real, you know, connection there, whatever it may be. Like, I would like to explore what it is, right? Because I feel like this is someone that was sent here to, why would I be unappreciative to someone that I feel like only source or God could have sent here to, you know, who am I, right? To assist, or to give me a message, or to, you know what I'm saying, help me with something. or me help them with something. Like, I think it goes both ways. So how dare people try to block my energy or their energy or whatever, so that we can't be able to see the truth. And we end up with a whole bunch of illusions right here instead of taking care of business, and we wasting all this time, right? Okay. So their hearts that live true and right. God is a judge who so again, we're changing from Lord energy over here, right? So the Lord must have laid down all this stuff, right? But somebody's saying, no, God is my shield. Look, matter of fact, that's what I just said. Matter of fact, that's what I just said. Look, and look where we got the first card here, Galaxy. Leaving or traveling. Farm. Communal living. Medicine man or woman. Spouse. High priestess. Karmic relationship. Uh-oh. Okay. Wars and battles. Okay. Trees. Okay. Imprisonment or slavery. Food and hunger. Finances. Okay. All this, I'm just keep on going. Male and female. All of this energy is in the past couple of videos. Lessons and blessings. Okay. Love and life. All right. I don't know why Greco-Roman, but we're going to stop there. I'm not going to do, I like to do these quickly because they, you know, they're just easy to pull and do and not just stop when source tell me that that's enough, right? So again, that's what I'm saying. God is my shield. God is my judge. Look, this is the energy here, right? So again, whatever the Lord talking about, you know what I'm saying? Now, in right here in 7, it says, I am depending on you, O Lord, my God, right? So this is somebody's personal, again, God, not just God, right? But then we go over here and then we all turn into the energy of, oh Lord, okay, of wickedness, oh Lord, and bless all who truly worship God, who truly, not just with their mouths, not just with telling stuff and singing songs, but actually who does, like really something tangible, right? Or something spiritual, right? And dedicate actually that to source. And then which one, right? Because a lot of us dedicate our time to a lot of things when it comes with the green God. Whenever I say the green God, it's going to be talking about money, right? Money over everything, right? That energy is, right? For some people, right? But it's cool if it's legit, right? God is a judge who is perfectly fair. And he, again, or she is angry with the wicked every day. Unless they repent. He or she will sharpen his sword and slay them. So I feel like since we already in this, right? I think that what's happening is, again, there's a Lord in a position right here. Okay, let's make sure that we're talking about a Lord before I keep on going. God is a judge who is perfectly fair. And he is angry with the wicked every day. I don't know. This makes me think about two separate different things, but we'll keep moving. Okay. It's almost like somebody's trying to make a counter remark here, but it may not be. He is angry with the wicked every day. Unless they repent, he or she, right, will sharpen his, right, sword and slay them. Which ones? This is kind of tricky. He has bent and strung his bow and fitted it with deadly arrows made from shafts of fire. Okay. This makes me think about that energy of the devil card with the fire on the behind of the man. God is fair. But it's almost like it's saying, and he is angry with the wicked every day. So again, we did a breakdown of wicked. You know, you should break that down in etymology because it kind of makes you question, what are we really talking about? Is wicked, you know what I'm saying, someone that is basically righteous in their own way, or is it really, you know what I'm saying, wicked, right? You know what I'm saying? It's tricky. Like that video was a really tricky video for me on just a word like wicked. Yeah, so this is somebody that's ready to take aim, right? I mean, that's what he looking. He like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he kind of looking like, right? Yeah. But it's almost like that's the energy, like I said last night. When I did that video last night, I was just like, okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I feel comfortable with putting out these kind of videos, but you know, shots been fired. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Right? Nobody's talking about all of the wands and all of the arrows that's coming in my way. So again, Israel should be able to protect itself, right? Whether that's talking about firing off their mouths, right? Because most of the time, those are most of the only firearms that they actually have. So again, to sit back and that's what I feel like I'm doing when I'm dealing with source. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I wonder if this mirrors, again, one of the masculine energies or a feminine energy even. The wicked man conceives an evil plot, labors with its dark details. Okay? This is making me kind of like, okay? And brings to birth his treachery and lies. And it's like, dude, and that's why I be thinking sometimes with the energy around me, I'm like, man, since you know what I'm saying? I've already expressed, like, right? And so it's just like, you know, if somebody still want to be mad at me, like, you just have your own problem that somebody need to work something out with their own self, you see? And that's just what I'm saying. It's just like, because I think people don't like to go within. They don't like to look at the person in the mirror. They don't like, and again, most of us have, like, again, healing yourself from heartbreak, healing yourself from these things. You know, these things builds up character and resilience. Look, resilience is there, okay? And I think it just amazes people, right? And I just think that because the world has their own way of viewing what happiness should be, what is really healthy, what kind of things you should be doing with your day. You know, they don't let, you know, I let for right now, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that because they're going to try to send some kind of hate your way. But I want to talk about that none of that, you know, like, I don't know, if I find success in other things, I guess. Yeah. So again, the wicked man conceives an evil plot, you know, and like I said, I do feel like, again, I'm thinking about plot of land, plotting, right? This could be, again, a wicked man in a feminine energy, you know what I'm saying? So it could be that Queen of Wands energy. Yeah. And brings to birth his treachery and lies, right? So I think that this is what people like to, you know, we could look at it both ways. Somebody is actually doing that, or we could be saying that the people that are doing this to people are pointing the finger and saying, like that reverse psychology thing. So if you bring up, like, make sure that you watch out because there's actually people in the community doing this and this, then somebody in the community will possibly do a video or rebuttal and say, did y'all know about this? But really, they wasn't going to do that, but they just saying that because they want to deflect the energy off of them, just in case you really catch on to what somebody that might be real sly with their words possibly might say, right? Who is this? Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Damn. I mean, well, a Kalanda. Kahilanda. I don't know. Well, my name is Shalonda, but, you know, that's the first time I seen, you know, a goddess with that name Londa, period, on it. Right? And look at this. Ain't that funny? This brim around her hat, right? Or around her head. Or even, it's like the moon, right? But it's fading away. Just like we said it was going to do. I don't know. That's what I see. And her breast is exposed. So maybe I shouldn't have showed that. But yeah. Like, it's just like she's standing there in her full power. And she's like, look, it's all going to fade away. Right? Some people ain't happy about that. Some people are not. They're not happy. Like they can't take the heat, right? They can throw it, right? They can dish it, but they don't like nobody to serve it to them, right? And I feel like that's the energy here. I don't know why I was hearing how to get away with murder. What? What? What do you say it? No, I need that. I'm going to use it. I'm almost done with this video and I'll give it to you. Okay, so again, let him fall in his own trap. Again, this makes me think, right? I don't know, this is some kind of laughing matter or something. I feel like, because people get a kick out of me not really, you know what I'm saying? Or them being a couple of steps ahead of me, right? May the violence he plans for others boomerang upon himself. Let him die. Okay? So again, we're at some silence and energy here. It's almost like somebody's trying to use some kind of spell work or cast something to, again, since we, like, I was seeing that title of that song, when you point a finger, there's 3 pointing back at you. The only thing is, some of them fingers is dirty. I make sure when I'm pointing my finger, it's at something that's legit. It's not specific. It's just general information, general things that I see and I sense. And that, again, if it wasn't on my mind and if source didn't have me speak on it, believe me, it's very uncomfortable stuff to talk about in the first place, right? Then I would gladly not speak on it, but it just is that way. That's why I say people need to stop paying attention to what I'm doing and pay attention to their own self. See, look at this King of Cups. Look at him. Just looking like, what the hell you doing? And it's just like, worry about what you doing. Worry about what you doing. Look at this gold chain with the fish hanging. It's like, worry about what you doing. You see what I'm saying? And even look, his little thing right here, his little staff, his little mic staff thing, it don't even have no pearl on it. It's not even, you know how the Emperor's got like the little ball thing that look like a microphone on the top. His is flat. And he got all these I keep wanting to say how you like them apples. Because he got these apples on his head or on his crown. Right? Almost like Big Pimpin', right? Okay. All right, y'all. Because again, if it's one thing that I don't sit up here and do is sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I mean, I don't know where the lie's at, right? But again, I feel like some people have, and this is what I've been communing with Source about, okay? Oh, how grateful and thankful I am to the Lord because he is, or she, okay, Lord or Lordess, right, is so good. I will sing praise to the name of the Lord who is above all lords, right? Now that's still with the capital L. And then we go down to 8 and it's Lord with the all caps. And it says, oh Lord, our Lord. So this obviously sounds like it's talking about a different Lord, okay? So then there's the Lord that possibly is the idol version. And then the actual Lord with all caps that is another version, or again, at least the version of these particular people, right? Because it chops it off like that. Oh, how grateful and thankful I am to the Lord because he is so good, right? So this make it seem like somebody is saying that. And then I will sing praise to the name of the Lord, not our Lord, right? But of the Lord who is above all lords. So this is separating lords and lordship here, okay? And then again, another, oh Lord, in all caps, right? Our God, the majesty and glory of your name fills the earth and overflows the heaven. You have taught the little children to praise you perfectly. May their example shame and silence your enemies. So again, are we talking about the energy again across the, you know, with this 10 of cups? You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't know why I'm seeing media. Maybe because I'm seeing illusion here, right? So again, and then we have, look, daring here. Find your voice and use it nice and loud, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. If you don't use it now, nothing will change. Okay? And then we have commitment here. Ask yourself the question, You often ask everyone else, what do you need? Listen to the answer and respond actively and committedly as you do for others in your life. Wow. Okay, hold on. Wow. That one hit heavy. Okay. Yes.
Is anyone drank out of these waters?
No, not the one that's not open. No, there's one open and one not open.
Is this one supposed to be open?
That one is not open. Assuredness again. Asher redness. Time to challenge the situation and say, this is not good enough. Stand tall and take a stand. It's time to show the world just how damn tough you are. Then we have bravery. It's time to reel. Again, we're talking fish, right? Even fishers of men, right? Okay? In your warrior spirit, not all conflict has to be a fight. The wise warrior will choose their battles carefully, weighing up risk and road to achievement. Okay? So again, decisions. Is your decision whether to keep this up or let it go, but continuing will not change the circumstances or the outcome. Okay, and then we have confidence, right? Believe in magic. You don't need an explanation for everything. Trust it has happened for all the right reasons. And that's where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, so again, that's the energy that I asked for. Again, I went down to the lake the other night and I was just like, yeah, just like let these people just, whatever they're sending, just send it back. I'm just going to have to say that every night, even when I go to bed from now on, because as some form of, right? But look, may the violence he plans for others boomerang upon himself. Let him die. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take that. Can I? Oh, damn. Well, listen, I'm going to just shut up. This what Source say. I don't know. But I just feel like trickery. I feel like it's making my stomach hurt. I feel like something. Again, lessons and blessings, right? Male and female. I feel like it has to do with this, but it has to do with this union and finances. And I feel like, like I said, food and hunger, even that hunger, talking about like consuming or feeding someone knowledge or information, right? Messages, downloads, So that's all I would need is for that energy to be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because again, if somebody is planning some violence against someone, then it's just like, why? What are they doing? Is it because somebody is planning violence against somebody else? You see what I'm saying? And somebody's just really planning to protect someone? So again, I don't know, y'all. I don't like the way that sounds, and I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to ask Source to just, you know what I'm saying? All I say is anybody that is for people in general, that is fighting for people that don't have a voice, right? Or fighting, again, for the betterment of their family or friends or community or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And being, upright. Ain't nobody got to be perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying about what they're doing, I don't have a problem with them. So again, this is making me think again, like I said, this also, I'm gonna stop. This make me think, because I'm not planning no violence, but again, they call us domestic terrorists for speaking the truth. So again, let it boomerang upon him and let him die. So again, what I feel like is that the energy is trying to tell me that somebody's trying to set up again some kind of illusion or some kind of setup, right? Because they want to remove me from a position, right, of authority possibly, or again on high. So whenever I get to a certain point, you got this jokester page energy that comes around and wants to. It's very a hateful energy, and it feels like it's kind of hurtful because it feels like it's like a sun energy, right? But it also feels like, what I'm saying, it's over. Like a feminine energy. And it's like, just let me be then. Why Why keep targeting me? You know, like if you hate me so much, like that's what I feel about that one energy that comes around. It's like why do I have to be punished for these men that are in their feelings, right? Some of them more in their feelings than I am. Like I don't understand that part. And I feel like because I'm speaking the truth, they feel like I'm trying to plot some kind of thing or plot some kind of upheaval or something like that. Again, and it's not and it's not even that. They're just doing that to try to. And so that's what I said. That's why I see this energy here. We're not the only ones that, you know, read the text, right? Yeah. So I think they're talking about, again, I feel like what has happened is, again, there has been somebody trying to project the energy of death or falling from heaven, right? Like everybody has been brought up to a certain status. But again, now people are going to be starting to get kicked back down because of your behavior, good behavior, bad behavior, social credit system energy. And I think that, again, they're trying to find any kind of way to try to kill me off from a position, but they can't do that, right? They can't do those things. So we know what they can do with that. Okay. It says, oh, how grateful and thankful I am to the Lord because he or she is so good. I will sing praise to the name of the Lord who is above all lords. Yeshua is the Lord of Lords, King of Kings. Again, I think with his Christ energy, it's at the max, right? Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instincts is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Again, what did I just say? Because again, that's what every emperor needs. But society will have you think something else. And that's where you're wrong. People should be able to choose. And if they choose, nobody should be mad at them. They should not be harmed either. You know, that's some, like, I'd like to look at like judgment in that sense, right? If we're not talking about calling out like a industry or a corporation or something about their ways or their works, you know what I'm saying? People, personal lives, that's their business. You know what I'm saying? And when they leave this plane, they're going to have to answer, or before they do, they're going to have to answer to something, right? And what will they say? It's like hurt people. Heal yourself. And not only do they do it once, they keep coming back and they keep coming back. That's all I have to say about that. But I think, again, I would hope that that masculine is thinking. I do think there is some kind of fight over some positioning, you know what I'm saying? May even be, you know, some people are trying to like maybe settle into their, you know, new energies with each other. And, you know, you got some spiteful, hateful things. You got some hidden relationships and things that's going on. And that's why I say, I don't know why. Like, that's why I said, I know I'm an important piece of the puzzle. I don't know why, you know, everybody want to keep me out and try to dictate and navigate and narrate where I'm going to go and what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they do that. It must be some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. It must be some reason. What's the reason? I just cut these so I can try to unexpected money. But I also look at her sitting there and I be thinking like unexpected message or something. Because look, she's blinded or bound. Look at you could barely see. She could barely see through this thing. It's all strapped up around her head and her face. Right? So I think that this, like I said, this card also makes me think about how I be sitting there kind of tuning in to what, you know, the ancestors and guides and sources saying, right? And then there's the journey card, okay? So I don't know. Like I said, I'm just pulling here because I haven't really been pulling that long, okay? So a long road, grief and sorrow, okay? Expectations, right? Legal matters and sad news, right? But then we have marriage here, a meeting, military, which makes me think of angels, and then his thoughts, and then a gift, right? But then we have funeral and the good Lord and lots of money. And we're just going to stop there. I don't know what that's talking about. Again, maybe it might resonate with somebody. But it does say the Lord because he is so good. So the good Lord. But it's really hurting me already. Like, I'm just really in pain right now because I really think this is some stupid. Like, I'm just tired of these people. I'm just tired of these people altogether. That you can't hold two people apart from each other and keep on making them worry about each other. Like, the living room. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe somebody's in pain or they're harmed in their living room or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a spirit or an energy in my living room. I don't know. Or your living room. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I kind of just went through those. I just want to pull one card to see. Oh, and that just one didn't come out. Okay, the good lady. Success and love. I don't know. We got doves here. Okay. A change. Okay. Carriage. Right. Again, a long road again. Right. And a short illness. So again, I don't know. Somebody's going to be sick for a little bit of time. Possibly. Right. Okay. And then we have expectation. So again, there's something being expected. And she's like on the balcony, you know, looking out or whatever. And I'm just thinking like, you know, I don't know what that's saying. But, right? So again, the part about taught the little children to praise you perfectly, right? This, I don't know, this makes me think about younger crowds, you know, possibly, right? Because I don't think that, like, a lot of times my energy, you know, might not resonate with, you know, it's usually I'm really good with really small children, but teenagers, I kind of like lose something there. It's like more harder for me to connect with teenagers. And then I think like, you know, an older audience, right? But I do feel like, you know, like I said, when you speak the truth, you stand strong, you're resilient, you know, daring in a sense, you know, and you have a chance, right? That, again, it might have pissed off some people in high places that are conspiring, right? But again, maybe the message again was something that, you know, really, you know, opened up the hearts of the youth. Because I feel like, again, well, who was that? I think they said Biden is losing votes from the youth or whatever. So I don't know. That just made me think about that energy right there. About how you know, I it's not like I'm a people pleaser like that. I used to be, I think, to a certain extent. But it's just like I don't want to leave no child left behind shit. I don't want to leave, you know, like I'm here to do that, right? I'm tired of like the division of black, white, child, boy, girl. It's just like people are hurting. People just want to love. People just, all of us really pretty much just want the same things. You know, we don't want our children to be harmed. We just want to be able to make money if we need to. We just need to be able to buy food. You know, can we grow some? You know, you have states and stuff where you can't grow food. You're going to get in trouble. You know, it's just ridiculous at this point. You know, we just want to be self-sufficient. It's like America, you know, it's like the United States corporation want us to be, you know, dependent on everything else and everybody else, you know. Like, I thought that a while back, and again, I don't know everything. I don't remember everything. But I thought, like, Venezuela had, like, some really good oil or something. It's like, why we got to be talking about where we're going to get this oil from? We could be, you know, unless really the Iran or wherever they're getting the oil from is really right in our backyard somewhere with these pipes or something like this. I don't know. Maybe that's where they're really getting the oil from. You know, it's almost like we'll give it back, but we're going to, you know what I'm saying, make sure it's depleted. Like there'll be nothing left for you, you know. So I don't know. That's it. I'm going to stop.